We had talked about transposing the story into and using a different kind of backdrop to explore the same themes, and we toyed with the idea of some mining versus salmon issue that John had heard about in Alaska, and we did some research on that and talked about setting the whole thing there, and then John researched and came upon natural gas as a great way to kind of explore American identity because the stakes are so unbelievably huge. I just emailed Gus Van Sant and I told him, you know, that I'd co-written something and that I thought it was really great and that I was going to direct it, but I couldn't for logistical reasons. And he emailed me back like about a minute later, and before they told us to turn off our phones, and he said, "Oh, I'd love to read what you're writing." And so I sent him the whole document just right there on the runway, and we flew down to Florida and landed 2 hours later, 2.5 hours later maybe, and when I turned my phone back on, there was a message from Gus saying he wanted to direct the movie. The story's about a pair of salesmen who go into a town and how they're changed by the town and how the town is changed by them. And basically, in a nutshell, that's kind of what it is. It's a pretty simple story. But hopefully with characters that we all can recognize as people we know. I hope people who go see Promised Land, you know, are moved by it and recognize the people and you know, come out thinking about it's not meant to give you any answers. It's actually just meant to catalyze some conversation and reflection, because it really asks more questions than it answers. But they're important questions, I think, that we all need to be asking right now. And so, but I hope it's entertaining. I hope people laugh. I hope people get choked up. I hope people love these characters as much as we do.